Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, broadcasting live from Well-Rounded BBW 2014. We're at the Willy Wonka Fun Night, and we have with us the one, the only, the internationally infamous
Hans squared.
Hans Squared. Horny
H
Hans.
squared. H squared.
Good to see you, ladies, as always.
Good to
H
see
squared.
You are the devil?
Me?
I've played Cards with Humanity, or Cards
Against
by
Humanity. Yeah.
No one's
Cards
pulled
with
that
no
out this year, huh?
humanity.
Oh, no, it's been...
Oh, has it been in the Ultra Lounge?
Oh, it's been in the Ultra Lounge.
Oh,
It's been
okay.
out on the porch as
porch,
well.
okay.
Yeah, no, there's
I've
been
just
several
missed it.
games that
I've just
have
missed
showed up.
Yeah, I played yesterday for a little while. Yeah, it's a good time.
Annette, I want your dress. It's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, period.
She
Agreed. Well,
is.
duh, that's why I married her.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So, H squared here is a big time basher from forever.
Yeah, I think I was thinking back, and I think 99 was probably my first year.
Wow.
So that's what, 15 years?
Yeah, 15. I missed one, but for medical reasons. Woohoo! Yeah, when you end up in the emergency, not the emergency room, when in the hospital, and them saying, yeah, we want to make sure you don't get a brain abscess with that MRSA on your nose. Like, okay, yeah, not making the bash this year.
Yeah. The bash is like a little second status
Exactly.
to that.
Exactly. No, but that was years ago. So.
Our last guest that sat in your seat, we promised to keep it PG, but I know with Han squared we can get triple X rated around
Oh,
here.
right, exactly.
So come on, tell us the sexapades of the week.
Well, that would be telling.
No, but your wives have both been very bouncy this year.
They
Like,
have. They've been enjoying themselves.
Super excited to see them as really awesomely excited about everything as they happen this year.
Yeah, no, it's always a good thing when my partners are enjoying themselves.
All you need to know, Hans has 2 wives.
Yes.
Well-
Translated into does that translate into more fun for you then?
That would be telling. Actually, yes,
Look, we
both
want
directly and
dirty dog
indirectly.
secrets, okay? We want it all.
Well, I would share my own, but
Annette will give us the secrets.
well, she'll give us her secret. She doesn't necessarily know my
Well,
secrets.
she does say that you know your way around a fat girl. So.
I have no way. I was about to say no way around several fat girls, but
That's
She's
why you're
nodding.
H squared. He's
Yeah,
H squared.
She's off camera right now, but she's totally
Horny
shit-eating
Hans.
grin and a big nod.
Yeah. Oh, look at how cute. I just love you
You guys are so adorable.
I do. I
We
just
try.
love them so much. And guys, it wouldn't be right, this event, without you guys. I mean,
oh,
no, there's certain people that you come every year and you like, it makes it feel like home. And you guys are part of that community. That
oh.
it's like they're here. Okay, so we can have a bash. And there's a few other people like that are, you just, and maybe it's because I like you guys so much and we have fun together and but yeah, you guys are like part of the furniture around here.
No, well, I'm already signed up for next year, so I'll be
See,
around.
I told you part of the furniture around here. See, what's been your favorite part this year?
Oh, I think the Ultra Lounge has been good to have because I don't always want to be yelling over music.
Right, but
when
I
I'm
do
wanting to talk to
wish that the
people.
Ultra Lounge was closer to the main party. That's my only, and that's what I'm going to put on my comment card is I think sometimes it segregated the group.
A little, but it
Yeah.
also kind of motivates people to get up and move a little bit. So you
Yeah,
never
it
know.
does. It does. But it gave the people who don't like to dance a place to sit and chat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that was a really
So that's your
good
favorite
thing
part.
to have.
Anything you could like to see improved on next year? Because she tries to, incorporate a lot of new things.
Yeah, she does, and it's been really good. I actually really did like the Electric Daisy Carnival too. I
That
think
was
that was a
fun.
nice change of pace from the themes.
Yep.
And the costumes were very fun for the eye candy perspective.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of short skirts
Oh,
and a lot of
yeah.
boobies.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like those at all.
You
Whatever
don't,
would
no, you
make
don't like
think
butts and
that?
boobies, do
No.
you?
Now, are you a dedicated ass man or are you an ass and tits guy?
I am.
He's
ass and
just a
tits.
fat man.
I'm a fat man who's into fat women. Yeah, it's hourglass pretty much. Ass and tits
Yeah,
would be.
ass and tits.
yeah.
Wait. The wife is questioning that with her look.
I think the wife has something.
Okay,
to-
come on and say it. Feel free, Annette. Come on.
You can get in on this.
You can get in on it,
I
baby.
think that hourglass might be interpreted to mean a number of different things, and I would maintain that. I don't want to make anybody seem less special, but the man just loves a big woman.
Right.
Just loves us.
like
if
the
you're
feel
talking to
and
him
the-
and you see, I know you can see me on camera, but if you're talking to him and he's all connected with you and all of a sudden he's doing this, there's a fat woman behind you. You do not have to turn around or wonder what is going on back there. There is a fat woman going about her day, and he is going to take a minute to appreciate that every time.
Well, I have the same thing with my guy. I know that if suddenly he's disconnected and watching something walk by, it's easily a G cup or more. Easily.
And there's comfort in that,
There is
right?
comfort
There
in
is.
that, yeah.
It means all is right with the world. We have a minute for that in my house.
we
It's
just
awesome.
want to take your love for us fat chicks and inject it. No, not necessarily your love for. No, I don't mean that sexual. Okay,
So to
all right,
speak.
it's
I don't
sweet
believe
cheeks
you,
that I
but
talk.
okay.
What I mean though is you love fat chicks and you will proclaim it to the world. There are so many more men who also love us, but they're afraid to proclaim it to the world.
Oh, yeah, and Lunel was
Can-
talking about that.
Can
yeah.
you please get on your soapbox for us?
Oh, absolutely. I do everything I can. You know, it's like, hey, and it's not
but
even
he's
just
one of these
about.
men is like, well, why do we need more men at the bash? Like,
No, yeah,
why
I
you
know.
want to weaken the pool here now?
No, are you kidding? I cannot last long enough. There need to be more men at this bash.
That was true maybe 10 or 15 years ago, but he's really glad for the help these days.
I know, as you get a little older, yeah.
It's
that
not
makes
the
sense.
years, it's the miles.
The miles, is that what it is?
You're gonna start recruiting now. You're like, you've got to come with me. I need a stunt cock.
No. Have you tried the Cialis Viagra route yet?
No, not really.
Not really?
No, we're not there yet. Not usually.
Yeah.
No, but when it comes to not just appreciating, fat women, it's just my personal feeling is if you're into what you're into, then be into it and let people know.
Exactly.
I mean, not necessarily, like, hey, shove it in your face. I need this to be the only thing you know about me. And
Right,
I don't
no.
know where the pirate voice came from, but it just sort of came out there.
Yeah, but sported, bold and proud.
Exactly.
You got a company party, you bring your favorite fat chick if that's what you
Exactly.
like.
Or
Yeah.
fat
You,
guy,
when you go,
or
actually, when you go to a company party, do you bring?
well, if I can
What?
convince them to leave the house, yeah. I'm kidding.
Now,
but
the fact that you have two wives, let me ask you a question. Do you have to choose which one you take, let's say, to a work event? Or do one of them say, please go because I don't want to?
so far that hasn't really been an issue because I mostly am a remote worker, so there's not
okay.
a lot of the company is so
But
big.
would it be a situation where, like, if you took Annette one time and Karen the other, people would be going, what
No,
the fuck?
some people might be going what the fuck, but my manager knows the situation
okay.
and everything. So
And I love that
fairly
because
open.
I'm not about
Oh, yeah.
keeping anything in a closet. You know?
And your
Exactly.
families all know, like, everybody's families are.
They
in
do
the know?
now.
They do now.
It's kind of the thing that you want to make sure.
As of 2 minutes ago.
Surprise! But it's kind of the thing you want to make sure is going to stick before you bring that home.
Right, I agree. But
Like-
15 years is sticking, guys.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
sticking now. Yeah.
I actually came out on Martin Luther King Day.
Did you?
In 2007, I think.
That was really fairly not long ago.
No,
That was like halfway through your whole.
right.
So
Well,
was
you know,
Karen just a roommate
in
in everybody else's eyes for a while?
One of the reasons I came out was because my mother kept referring to her as my sister. She's like your sister. She's like your sister. And finally, it was sort of. I made the trip. Went home. They're back in the Midwest, and I went home to straighten things out, as it were. And there were questions. There were
Okay.
all the people, like the questions that everybody has upon learning about that. My mother asked all of them.
You're like, Mom, I'm
things-
not telling you about my sex life.
Right, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that falls under the heading of
TMI.
yeah.
Not
and-
mommy talk.
Right, I wouldn't share those details about my life if I were a straight hetero.
That's
like a
right, you wouldn't talk
completely
about your
hetero
sex life.
monogamous
Right.
person. I wouldn't discuss those things. So, just because I live outside of that
Box.
the heteronormative box doesn't mean that my private time is open for
Just because I don't live outside of your box doesn't mean I don't live inside her box.
Exactly, you get me.
Yeah, go figure that. Go figure that. I love the fact, Hans, she was telling us about how you guys all sleep in the same bed, and then when you were looking for a house, you had to find this house that would fit this massive bed that you all
Minimum
sleep in.
17 feet of unbroken wall space. It's a thing. It's a
I
big
bet.
room.
That has to be a really big room.
It
Yeah.
makes it easier because it reduces the pool of the number of houses we have to look at. You know, we just walk in.
Oh,
master
yeah.
bedroom,
It
nope,
either works
done.
or it
Nope,
doesn't.
nope.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no place to sleep. We can't live here.
Dear real estate agent, we have one requirement.
Massive master bedroom.
Do you ever want your own room? Are you ever like, I'd just like to have my own room?
Not permanently, but we each have our own spaces in the house that we
Like
can
your
retreat,
where
like
your
a study or
computers
a
or your
library.
study.
Or
Okay,
Because
whatever,
I only
yeah.
have one spouse and I often want my own room. So I can't.
So you need your own space.
And I
from
know
time
that
to
H
time.
squared has got to be dead ass in the middle of that bed.
Close enough as it can be.
He is.
Can I go spend the night?
We have a
Talk to the
guest room.
wives. We do have a guest room.
That's fine. I'll stay in the guest room.
Shackle you in my personal dungeon. It'll be
Anybody
fun.
can come visit me while
Which
I'm in the
I
guest room
still have
too.
yet to see.
Anybody.
Like,
You've never seen?
I've never seen it, no.
Oh,
Next
yeah,
time
fuck
I'm out.
Disney. My place is
Can
the
we
happiest place on
broadcast?
earth.
Hey, can we broadcast from there? From your dungeon?
The reception, the connectivity. That's the word I'm looking for. The connectivity's not great, but you know we can all huddle in and try. I
How fun,
suppose.
huh? How fun, fun, fun.
I'm
telling you.
excited.
Wall-eyed vision with your video camera taped up in the
So,
corner.
what suggestion would you make to Bree as maybe a little improvement to the bash? Although it may be perfect. In
Yeah,
your mind.
I was trying to think about that earlier. Nothing really directly came to mind. I mean, obviously there's going to be the fact that certain alcohols ran out. It's like, okay, we know exactly. You know, it's like,
Right.
okay, it's a sponsorship deal. You get what you get.
Right.
So
yeah, it is sponsored by Coke, I think.
so awesome.
I know.
Oh no, it's great. But so knowing the consumption habits that we saw this year might be able to get a better baseline for what to expect, or
yeah,
even
like
just
more amaretto.
well, I'm partially to blame for the amaretto going away so quickly. I have to admit.
Right, and a little closer, like we were saying before, and.
Yeah, that's the only really thing that.
Well, maybe if they're planned closed hours, we could know about that in advance, or there could be a sign on the door just saying the Ultra Lounge is closed until.
Yeah, because it was supposed to close at 1 every night, but they've been extending the hours, which is
Which has
very
been
nice.
awesome.
Like through the pool party, they've been
there were a number
extending.
of people just on their way in. At dinner, we're looking for an opportunity to get a cocktail on their way over here, and completely understandably, the Ultra Lounge was not running at that hour.
Right.
So a note on the door, we'll reopen at 10:30.
Yeah,
or,
that would have been nice. Yeah, that's
or
a good
whenever.
suggestion.
We went in
yeah.
earlier and there was a tiny little, like, almost post-it sized note on the bar that said we'll be closed from 6 to 10 for the banquet. But that was the only notification I ever saw.
Yeah,
that
that's
it
my
was gonna
because
be closed.
as somebody who through the club that we talked about the other night, Club X in San Diego, I am these days sort of forefront of making sure somebody is doing those things. Yeah, it's not. It's certainly not me. There's a team of amazing volunteers, and I can take 0% credit for that. But people are really quick to criticize and slow to compliment, which is too bad because it's all volunteer run, like this is.
Right.
And constructive criticism is always really welcome. So that's my constructive criticism. It's just
We
you're
need
gonna
more
close
signs.
the board. Put a
Yeah,
sign
no,
up.
that's great.
Do what you
Now,
need
you
to
know,
do.
we
Let us
haven't
know.
talked about it all, you guys, and is the comedian tonight? Wasn't
was
she
awesome.
phenomenal?
Yes.
Oh my God! If God had intended me to do squats, He would have sprinkled the ground with diamonds. How awesome
That's what
was
she
that?
said. It was so great.
Yeah,
funny.
Linnell.
I love
Linnell.
Linnell.
She was
amazing.
She was right on track with her. And you know what? Everything she was saying, every woman in the room was like, she is so right. Talking about squatting selfies.
We scored big time our first season and got her on in our first season as a phone-in
Yeah, it was
guest.
awesome. And
She is hilarious.
She has appeared to be having a decent time at
Yeah.
the pool and things and other
She
events.
said
I've
that
seen
next
her.
year's event should be called the Swinger Hookup Bash.
She did say that.
She did say that. So, yeah. Yeah. That's the
I
part we
personally
don't talk
I
about.
don't know anything about
Me
any
either.
of that.
None of it.
No.
Liars.
I'm
Your
here
pants
for
are
the
on
cookies.
fire. Look, your pants are on fire.
Isn't there a shot to help with that?
I'm not wearing
As
pants.
in shot?
Exactly. Exactly. Not anymore. They're all crispy
My pants are on
crittered.
fire somewhere in the hotel room. We don't have an answer right now.
No, she was phenomenal, and how lucky were we to get a guest like that?
She was so appreciative of being there
she
too.
was.
And
She-
that just made us feel.
Well, and the fact that she was a big girl and she knew the plight, our life we live as a big girl, and talked about it. And oh God, when she was talking about the nair on her pussy,
Exactly.
I thought I died.
I thought that was going to go a completely different direction, as I have been present for some depilatory cream mishaps in my life.
Oh, this is why I just leave it alone.
I had my first Brazilian this week.
No nicks, no
Okay.
cuts, no hot wax on my vagina. Just
Hot wax on your asshole feels really good.
Well, the problem happened when he decided the first round wasn't thorough enough. And it will tell you on the package, don't redo this within like 48 hours because your system needs some time to
redid it?
recover.
in
Wait, on
15
you or her? Oh,
You
On
burned
him.
your own balls with
On
Nair.
him.
Magic shave, but yeah.
Oh.
By the time he
man.
realized what was
Magic
going
shave
on,
is
and it
stronger
started-
There's
than
nothing
Nair.
to do about it.
No.
You just gotta breathe through.
What you don't want to do is
Push through
put
the pain.
aloe gel with alcohol in it on it to try to cool the burning
Are you
sensation.
running around going, somebody blow my balls?
No, ice packs. It had to be ice
That
packs.
is a visual I will carry with me until the very end of my days.
I wish there were pictures.
Yeah, I would love to see video.
I'm very glad that this was before we all had cell phones that took video. That's all I'm saying.
He couldn't bend his knees or his elbows. He was just swinging around from his hips and shoulders.
How long? How long did that take to go away?
Well, I know. How long did he burn for? At least an hour. At
Yeah,
least.
it was uncomfortable for quite some time, but the standing around and waving the arms, that was probably 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, did you ever use that product again the right way? No.
Other products,
Okay,
not that product.
Magic Shave is strong.
I've
He
never
put
even heard of it.
Magic Shave on his
What did
balls. That's what black
Yeah,
people
the
do.
FDA
it turns
take it
out
off the
chemical
market?
burn on the scrotum. Not a great day. And we were living apart at that time, so it negatively impacted our
Sex life.
time to play chess.
Checkmate.
Which was already
As in-
limited.
Yeah.
CHEST. Chest.
Exactly.
Now I'm going to ask you a question, okay? And this is a raw question with the wife here. Both of your wives have lost some weight. They had surgery, and a man who loves fat chicks. Has this impacted your sex life or your thoughts, or how's that? What's that done to your psyche?
Well, it's definitely not impacted my thoughts and drive and desire, because they're my wives and I love them.
Right.
And they're still big girls.
Right.
They're not going to be tiny. Now there are certain hormonal changes that go with various surgeries that sometimes will impact frequency
being so
and
polite,
drive.
Annette, huh?
So, but no,
You
it-
have 2 wives. You have to be, right? You have to be very
diplomatic.
careful about your wording.
She's right here.
Right?
I'm not the nice one.
No, but
Except
you're-
when you are.
That's
Yeah.
true. So yeah, that's good. So you love your wives, and it just doesn't matter as long as they're happy and healthy, and that's good.
Been
Exactly.
very supportive.
That's
every,
awesome.
Every minute of the way. It's a personal decision. Certainly not something that we take lightly.
No,
and not
especially
something
being
I've
part of
always
our
been
community.
Understanding or in favor of. I've never given anybody shit about their own personal decision, nor would I, and I don't take any shit about mine. But there were a couple of moments when I was thinking to myself, how is he going to handle this? He's been
Excellent.
unwavering champion of support, making
Now,
sure we have whatever we need.
A couple of years, I don't know if you remember, like 5 years, I lost like 140 pounds between year to year, and I felt less attractive at a lower weight than I did at a larger weight.
I'm
What's
way
that doing to you?
jigglier than
Exactly.
I was before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I felt like when I'd run down the stairs, like it would still be left 2 stairs up. My stuff.
Yeah,
'cause
well,
it
my
was so
bat
flabby.
wings. It's an act of will to be out in a strapless, sleeveless dress, and I didn't think
But
about
you look
that
beautiful,
stuff
though.
before. Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
you
I
look
appreciate
beautiful.
that.
But yeah, so
Being able to walk all willy-nilly is sexy.
yeah,
Going 15 feet and breathing heavy and having to sit down was not making me feel good about myself.
Okay, so
because
you feel as attractive 150 pounds less than you did 150 pounds more.
I
And
do.
is it different? Do you feel different in real life than you do in this environment?
Well, I'm sort of a what you see is what you get kind of gal.
okay.
And we've talked about the Club X stuff and all of that, and my personal internal image of myself is sort of fierce and battle ready, and
That's my image of you now.
and I appreciate that. But I had reached a point with my own mobility,
Right.
because I've got boring medical bullshit, but I've got bilateral arthritis and no cartilage in my knees. So
I understand.
that impacts day-to-day stuff, and it's hard to continue to have your reality match your self-perception when your fierce battle-ready ass can't walk 50 feet.
I understand.
So because of limitations caused by the arthritis, and regardless of what I do or don't weigh, and regardless of what I do or don't do medically, the fact is every day makes me a day older, and arthritis is an autoimmune disease, and there are this is a matter of physics, biomechanical necessities that come with that. But I never hated myself when I weighed more. I never woke up and thought I
me
suck
either.
because
Yeah.
I'm fat, or I don't
No,
deserve
no, me
any
either.
fucking
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I am a goddess. I am the queen who shall worship me.
Exactly. I'm with you, sister.
Right, I was ready to hire people to carry me around on a litter if
but
I
it
needed to
was-
have it happen.
You're
whatever.
right. It was the difference because you're soft and I didn't feel fluffy anymore. That's the only
Right.
way I can describe
Yeah,
it.
it's a little deflating.
Yeah. That was the difference in,
The
in
quest
how
for
I
new
felt.
undergarments is
Fluffy
fun.
or not fluffy.
I
Yeah,
went from
exactly.
a 48G to a 42 long.
I know. It's like
I know the perfect stores in San Diego, and so does my partner. He'll take
Enchantress?
you. He'll take you bra shopping. He is an
Enchantress?
My
expert.
Yeah.
sister described it
Nice.
as
No, there's
tennis
another one,
balls
too.
at
Oh, I
the,
want it. I want
my
the info.
sister described it as tennis balls at the end of a sock.
You gotta roll them up.
Yeah, there's some jokes that they're my ball sacks. So.
Oh, fun. Mine are like that too. I wear good bras. That's the only way.
Oh,
I
yeah,
look
yeah,
so
yeah.
good, yeah. But when they're
Yeah,
gone,
this is
forget
Valerian
it.
steel and dragon bone to get me into a.
I just hire
sapling.
Sherpas, like very short Sherpas, to walk around with their hands up above and carry them around
there
in
were
front
some
of me.
Oompa Loompas in there tonight. That could
Exactly.
do
Yeah,
that
their
for
little
you.
their little green hands were
Yeah.
doing. Orange, I guess, is their hands.
Yeah, orange.
Thank you guys. We love you both.
Absolutely. Thank you for
so
having us, as always.
much.
Oh, and I knew you were digging for details earlier. So, yes, there have been a couple of DP attempts this week. So,
Couple.
yes.
Oh, were any of them successful?
One of them was.
Fuck.
Were any of them anybody you know?
Both of them in this case. Well, all four. Well, three of the. Never mind.
Never mind. All right, we're still on that project sometime. Maybe we'll plan. We need to be better prepared next time.
Yes.
I have a few things, but we'll be on that in March, winter
Okay.
weekend.
All right.
All right, you got it.
Have a great one.
Thank you all. You've been listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on SinCityBounty.com. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back.